Yo, how's it going, YouTube? We just finished like optimizing the character. You can check out our stats over here. And you could obviously find the Grimtools in the description below as well. It took me quite a while, about like 20-25 minutes, but we have also crafted the Mogrignardo, so like our skills are like a lot more valuable now. What I mean by that is like there's many more points, you know, committed, even though I don't have that amount of points. That's the best part about this game. These pluses are like ridiculous. Now I've explained it like before. One thing about these pluses is that just because it says like +1 to all skills doesn't necessarily mean you just gain +1 to everywhere. You actually gain more, simply because in some places I would like to sit, like this one, I would like to sit on 12. So that relic made this 13 and I took that point back and I spent it somewhere else. So it's like, you know, multiplying kind of. I think we're going to be doing a Steps of Torment run. Just making sure we are ready. Here we go, man. SOT hype? Yeah, finally. Here we go. What is the highest damage that we have dealt so far? 173,000. And I kind of want to pay attention. Shit. These freezes, random freezes. I kind of want to pay attention to like my offensive ability when I'm finding a good pack. Right over here, I use my cooldown. 2.4k. Not the highest. But we melt things. We melt. 13,000 HP. The base armor is sitting about like 2.5k. 2.1k, sorry. And the absorption is 78%. I think the armor is capable of going all the way up to like 3 point something. We can check that out as well right here. 2.5k right now, if I can get some procs. 2.4. It's very changing actually, interesting. That was a burning creature that is dying to fire damage. I want you to realize one thing, like right now we don't necessarily have bad items on us. Like it is surprisingly good items actually, the stuff that we found in the bank or like along the way. For sure, like if you think about it, these three, they dropped. This one dropped as well. Oh, well, that dropped. The necklace dropped, right, while we are leveling up. Like, we have been really lucky. The pants dropped as well, and I have ended up crafting the Mogrignardo. So the character is not gonna like expend so much unless like we wear a new set or something. Like this is going to be pretty much it. So you can like basically check the stats quite a bit, check the damage out. This is what we have built. I mean, unless we make like, you know, respec stuff or drastic changes on like skills or the devotions, like this is gonna stay this way for some time. What are your thoughts on the acid shield throw? It should be very good. It should be very good. Like pair it up with like occultist or something. It should be like really, really good. And also there's like the new devotion is supporting acid, isn't it? Yeah. So check out this devotion as well, the U goal. I'm kind of itching like to try that out, but I think I want to try it out with an acid build sometime. This guy was the tankiest one we fought so far, and he drops the Storm Bearers. It's lightning retaliation item with physical resistance. No HP, but fire damage in return, burn damage as well. Gives you Storm Field too. So, playing the character is very simple as well. Like, you kind of like charge, you judgment, and you throw the shield. That's literally what I do versus like, you know, peasant creatures. And then if we ever end up finding an elite, I also press the button of this one, the Ascension. That's gonna like increase our damage, increase our offensivity, retaliation, whatnot. And if it is like a very beefy one, I also like throw down a Thermite Mine over there. It's like a boss or like a fire resistant guy. Like, it's incredibly simple actually, compared to like Spellbreaker for instance. Let's see how this goes, man. This is going to be trouble. Sometimes it is. We can tank monstrosities and the smashes. $3k armor right now. I have no idea what's going on. We can press K, I guess. Things are calming down a little bit. Storm Revenants. In before, like, we're gonna do like, I think 3 different Skeleton Key dungeons today, maybe even in this part. Like Bastion of Chaos, there's, if we go for it, like, the Port Valkyrie as well. In before we're gonna like end up finding the Serenity recipe, that would be insane. Total damage is reduced, but armor is increased. Also, I don't deal retaliation apparently. Interesting. Is the one shot here? I didn't pay attention. No, it's not there. It is. Guts of them. A rifle. I actually didn't see this guy. The Eldritch Fire is maximum rank. Spectral Bludgeon. That's the weapon that we're using on the Spellbreaker build. See how long this is gonna take. This guy's like fairly resistant to elements, right? Please don't heal him. There's a priest on the way back, I think. Shit, I'm gonna need to kill him. Yeah, god damn it, Priest. He's actually the hero right now. Heal them back to full. Nice. Yeah, that takes a while to kill him in fights. Definitely. If you think about it, like, what sort of minus resistance do we have? We are missing, like, something like a Viper. I think the percentage one. We have 32 from there. I think it is maxed out. Yeah. We have 32 from there. We have, like, 23 fire from there. I think Constellations is it. That's it. So over here, if I choose to use this, 24. Otherwise, we have 36 from there as well. It doesn't sound too bad. So we have, like, reliably in melee range. 36, 23 if it procs, and then 32, and then on top of that we have this thing. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't sound too bad to me. I think it adds all the way up to like 100-ish. Yeah, less offensive ability monsters. To have crit damage but less offensive ability. I think we hide the loot here while fighting this. Four of them here. Yo, I'm really digging the character right now. It seems to have like very good DPS as well, so. And crazy survival, man. And like, think about it, guys. If we ever like get down below 60%, like we have a resilience proc, and we have a blast shield proc. So we're gonna have like max resistances, capped basically. I think it's 95% if I'm not mistaken. I might be able to like push that. Crazy physical resistance and defensive ability as well. Some damage absorption too from the blast shield, I believe. So the build is finally coming together, man. It's so sad when Alchemist will straight out you. We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. I'm actually like much more scared from like Shardazul, for instance, instead of Alchemist. Alchemist is not that resistant to me. Shardazul will be. I'll clean this room over here, if there's a spawn. We can try and stand in melee range with Shardsoul and see what happens. If it's too spiky, I'll bail. My tactician was able to stand in melee, as long as I don't sit in the pool. One of the shields were like traveling very slow. No. Woo! Brace yourselves. Didn't hurt. Again. Come on, slam me once. Didn't slam me. I kind of wanted to see the slam. Open Hand of Mercy. That's nice. This might actually be like an okay-ish character to set the open and the close Hand of Mercy. Increases healing, like health regeneration is good, which is going very well with this character. My health regen is okay-ish, I think. Yeah, 331, so it's going to be like multiplicative to that. Like the ring itself has it too. Percentage reduced to target resistances. I don't have such a thing, so that's very good too. We're dropping lifesteal though, obviously. Yeah. So it's a pretty sizable trade. I don't know. We're dropping quite a lot of HP as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is Eye of Reckoning viable for the end game, the Shattered Realm? I have no idea. Don't have a character for it. Thank you, Sika. Cheers, bro. How many hours do you have in Grim Dawn? Just say it's lower 2k at this point. Let's go clear this right side. Isn't there supposed to be some spawns here, guys? Apparently not. Oh yeah, one thing that we didn't do is like crafting some sort of like a mobility component for this thing. I probably should do that sometime. I cannot carry anymore. Feels bad. Let's drop some useless stuff. Stuff that I know that is going to be useless. Alright. Merosh is there. Happy birthday, dude. Hope you're enjoying the DLC. Already 97. Yo, what's up, Merosh? Thank you very much, dude. I'm really enjoying it. Like, especially Oathkeeper, I'm really enjoying it, yes. Today, like, we got to see, like, pretty much see what we theory crafted. Finally, reaching, like, level 94 and putting, like, you know, quite a lot of value into the skill, like the masteries. And I think it's looking fine. I think it's looking fine. That priest, dude. MVP. Holy shit. Okay. Hated by the undead. A rear modifier starts showing up. It depends on where you are. I don't think it depends on the difficulty so much. It's usually on like the side areas, let's say, or like the dungeons. There's some even in the first act, if I'm not mistaken, like that rat caves, for instance, they have mutators. Right? I'll go for Alchemist last. Kinda enjoying killing skeletons right now. It's not too bad. Can open some chests as well. I think we didn't necessarily hit the trap room in this level. Check it out. Oh my god, I'm full again. He's bad. Let's drop this one. It's a shield there. Drop that one. Maybe this one as well. That too. Sure. Drop those shields too, like why not? It's not like I'm gonna use them. That's okay. Just try and carry like the legendary and the blues that's gonna drop. Yeah, this is the place that I was talking about. Malagant, once I get my Shieldbreaker high level, I want to compare. I'm playing like a two-hander with Infernal Brimstone and maybe Wise Might set. Sounds very good. Sounds very good. Like if you get those items going, like that character is going to be looking very much better than this one, for sure. Usually sets are extremely strong in this game. Kinda they should be, because they're very rare to find since, you know, it's not reliable drops. Guys, what are like the new farmable sets, by the way? There's a set in like Shattered Realm, if I'm not mistaken, right? If I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be one more, right? Let's get this back as well. It's like we could definitely make builds around the farmable sets. You know what I mean? That was a slam that we tanked without any buffs up. Can you just give me a break? 66% freeze resistance reduction. Let's see how this goes. The Agony. Interesting. That's fine, I would say. Please, we need a blueprint drop. Oh, we didn't get a blueprint, but we have got some 2 legendaries. That's items that I would like to use. Okay, I can try and loot everything that I can carry, otherwise we're okay, I think. This has no carry run. Okay, Shrun. What main hand weapon do I use? It is this thing. Totally normal shield. Apparently I didn't go for the hidden spot, guys. Let's go for the hidden spot right here before calling it. Let's see. Stonefather armor. Let's sell that. Let's just get rid of this. $190,000, guys, the highest crit that we have achieved so far. It's pretty good, isn't it, for like a shield throw? Back to Honored. Black Legion. Put this to the bank. Battle Cry. Triumph. Persistence, Resilience, and Battle Cry. I think it's not good enough though. We need pluses from belts, otherwise it's very hard to use. Level 82. Level 94, the Stone Father. More HP than mine, more burn damage than mine, less fire. More PS resistance than mine as well. Can I use this thing? I just never mind it. Really not sure right now. Everything in Oathkeeper +1. With vitality and fire being converted to acid, 25%. Degas Hood. I want to say I have one of those items in the bank, but we can check it out. It's terrible. Yeah, this is very good. Level 94, Chosen, Frozen Core, Offensive Ability, Lightning. Yeah, maybe we can at the very least keep this. I don't know. So, yeah, I think it's a random drop. I've been thinking, but I think it's a random drop right now. It shouldn't be the hardest thing to get though. Like, there's some very hard recipes to find. And those shouldn't be the hardest ones. I mean, if you really want it, like, you can make someone craft it for you. You know what I mean? Gathering the materials and stuff. Oops. %5 physical on that one. This one's like 3%. Let's keep that one. I kind of thought we have this helm. Do we have this helm somehow? Is it possible? No, it's just a look-alike. Alright, fair enough. Storm Serpent. What's my pierce resistance right now? Sure. So which one was it I was using? Lightning resistance fat? Maybe it's this one, yeah. Nice. That's very good. One tainted brain that's out of nowhere. Now, what are we doing? Going towards the necropolis? And getting the pulsating obsidian shard later on as well. Okay. I also like the way that we're playing versus beefy characters, like maybe even max out the Righteous Forever is funny. I do end up like hitting with the Righteous quite a bit. Illuminary jacket. Guys, when we are in the Ashes of Malmouth, I think we will try and find like a better shield than this one. Maybe like very, like a lot higher, like burn and fire on it, if we can pull it off. That'd be incredibly good. We're not gonna go into this cave. That might in fact be a devotion shrine on the left side. Please? Let's see. This is one of the new ones. Yep. 5 elites here. I haven't played this Shattered Realm yet. Yeah, it is. It is. Rumbling. Definitely is. $28. 6 points into this, and it says this is a shield combat technique that activates off the default weapon attacks, meter range, offhand damage as well, physical internal trauma, and reduces the physical resistance of the targets. What about the other one? This one's an arc, main hand, offhand, and fire damage with like damage to undead and chthonics, and activate off the default attacks. Smite. I think we're gonna go for Smite. They both have like +6 apparently. We'll go for Smite because like we ended up actually like using quite a lot of Righteous Fervor, especially with before like versus really beefy targets right now, so we might as well. Definitely. Just a tad little bit of like proc damage upgrade. Why not? If it like especially if it applies burn. Does it apply burn? It doesn't apply burn. If it was applying burn it would have been like very good. Check the one-shot chest on the right side. Yes, funk that. And you can see the build if you write exclamation build and click the first link Moobot gives you. It's demo on the other side. I'm gonna check the one-shot chest over here as well, then we'll turn back. Yes, here. Dementia. I feel scammed when I see like a blue item at level 98 from a one-shot chest. How hard is Path of Exile compared to Grim Dawn? Talking about like mechanically or like building stuff? Building characters and yeah. Gameplay? Unless we think about like some Uber bosses in Path of Exile, like I wouldn't say it is that much more different. Like Ul and like, you know, Uber, those are like very hard bosses in Path of Exile. Especially mechanically. Yeah. New player here is just both the game, base game and AOM, any build recommendations for Purifier. No, not really, not really. My Purifiers, I don't necessarily like my builds in Purifiers so much, Kevin. One thing that I can suggest is that Purifier, like, I'm guessing you're gonna go with like, I see. I'm guessing you're gonna go with like pistols or maybe a rifle. At the very early game, don't try to like spread so much, okay? Try to like focus on something like as your main ability kind of and your main AoE and like, you know, put a lot of points into it. It's going to be here, right? Okay, I was pretty unlucky with the spawn. Is the hotfix 2 like supposedly gonna fix these crashes that people are having, guys? Wow, that is really good news, man. That would be really nice. I'll have so much experience with the purifiers. I mean, we do have some experience, but we died. The devotion system is hard to understand. So many options. Yeah. It is. But like, try to value resist reduction from the devotions, and if you have like low HP, try to get some like defensive stuff as well. Maybe low armor, try to get some armor stuff. If you're playing like a melee guy that is life stealing, it doesn't matter, but otherwise try to get some sustain, maybe like some life regen, you know. So the search bar is probably like your best friend in the devotions. So start by just like, if you're fire damage, start by just like writing fire on the search bar. That's like the first thing to do probably. And seeing like what is lighting up. It's about weapon trail plus the cold and petrify crashes. I see. Yeah, I literally cannot play my Spellbreaker Shinigami. Like we crashed on my Spellbreaking 3 times today. But I'm able to play this guy without any crashes, so it literally crashes in like maybe 5 minutes or something if I play my Spellbreaker. It's messed up. A Jackson Lucky Bullet. I think I have one more in the bank, guys. It's not a bad item though, it's a ring. Hey, there's a devotion shrine here. What the hell? Let's hope it's a fighting one. That'd be nice. So we can get some legendaries out. It is a fighting one. Let's see what's up. Acting. This is such a mess right now. What's going on? Sounds like a new legendary, yeah, pretty much. Mythical sign of noxious wounds. What is this? Skill recharge to Aegis, cooldown reduction. Retaliation damage added to the attack. That is very good now. Guys, what is Necrotic Edge? That sounds like a Necromancer thing, you know? Fromage is there. Do you think there's a good synergy between the Oathkeeper and the Shami? Yeah, I think so, the Archon. But it might be a little bit more devotion and like item dependent. Just a little bit more. Especially if you're going like the Whirlwind spec, like Archon seems to be okay, because like there are some items, I think, if I'm not mistaken, capable of making the Whirlwind entirely lightning damage, so you have a start there. And then Wind Devil is capable of giving you like minus elemental, you know? So that's another start. Right there. Damn. Yeah, Necromancer procs, I see. Alright, cheers. Revere with the barrel home. That's pretty big, isn't it? Hmm. I'm wondering if the Quartermaster is going to be there in Ultimate before like getting friendly with them. I don't think so. I'm gonna need to log into like normal to buy some stuff again from them. So I'm gonna go enemies with the Barrow Home after buying everything in Ultimates. I want to have their Nemesis up, and I want to kick his ass if he can survive till then, obviously. I was just saying, haven't made my mind up yet about getting this expansion. Want to have a clear starter build planned before getting into it, so I don't lose interest again. Um, Check out the Warlord as well, the Soldier combination. Check out like some sort of like a physical Warlord. How the Paladin would work. The only thing that is pissing me off about the Paladin, like there's a good thing that I can say, and there's a bad thing. Like for instance, Paladin is very good when it comes to like the minus resistance around the Paladin, coming from like the, obviously like if you go for that exclusive, coming from the Aura of Censure, that's one good thing. The other good thing is that I am assuming that the Word of Renewal is not interrupting your whirlwind, you know what I mean? You can keep on spinning while buffing yourself with Word of Renewal. That's what I'm assuming. So those two things are very good. But the downside is that like Seal of the Inquisitor, which is like pretty good. Has absolutely no synergy with the whirlwind. So you're gonna need to not take that. Since you're like spinning and, you know, going around like you could theoretically stop spinning, cast the seal, and then just spin around the seal, I suppose. But that kind of sounds like a weird playthrough to me. So it would still work, yeah, but... it would still work, but... If you're willing to do that, that's okay too. I have never used the Horn of Gondor or whatever it is. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't even like know what it gives. Specifically, maybe like elemental damage reduction from like enemies or something like that. I'm not really sure. Deals a little bit of damage as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those spells that I've never checked out. Keldor's Tempest is another spell that I've never checked out. There's a couple of spells that I've never ever checked out, but like, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dio? Welcome. The new content, especially the Mastery, is very fun to play. Really digging the Oathkeeper. It confuses the targets and reduces elemental resistance. Reduce elemental resistance? Damage, as I said, yeah. Not resistance, man. Seal of Binding, hype. Hey, we're gonna get like 100% legendary out of Logarian, aren't we? That's good news. Guys, now that you have seen Oathkeeper in action, like, you know, I'm gonna need to like make a video 1 to 50 Oathkeeper, and probably soon also. Like, can you actually help me theory craft it? Like, what the fuck do you do? Do you like max out the Wire's Might? It's like the shield throw was really questionable, you guys. Right? Leveling up fast, that is. What the hell are you doing here, man? Ooh, that melee hits, please. You cannot crit me, can you? Don't worry. He's somehow able to hit me very hard, and I don't know why. Yeah, if you just keep on using that ability, like, you would actually kill me. It's funny. The revolver. Yeah, I don't care about that one so much. Maybe we can drop this one on the floor and pick up the revolver. No. Okay, that's alright. Tactical Ninja is saying, I think I have decided going for like a physical cadence, Aegis of Shield, build fizz damage. Good luck, dude. Ramaj is saying, okay, enough lurking for today. Off to have boss lady's birthday. What do you mean? Really? We have the same birthday? That's crazy. Happy birthday to her as well. Yo, see you around, Fromage. I'm getting to like level up another Oathkeeper to see like how it goes. With just a lot of points into like Wise Might. Use it as like an offensive spell. Literally don't know. Let's delete some stuff before taking this. Luminara jacket. I'm gonna sell it, I think. Lightning retaliation to Dawn Guard plates. Crazy lightning retaliation. Alright, fine, I'll keep it. That too. Storm Serpents. I've deleted a couple of those today. Jimmy with the 500 bits share. Jimmy, thank you very much, dude. Crazy support today. Hey, shit. Krylik is saying, thinking of trying out the acid build. Fire builds are starting to bore me. Are you gonna go for like Nightblade or Occultist with it? I think there's very good synergy. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck is this, dudes? Guys, we have a new version for the Wolf Crest, and it is not only melee but also ranged this time. It says also enables the ability to dual wield weapons. This is a ridiculous drop right here. Like, it is an incredible value item. I like it. Really like it. Put that here. Oops. Can you control Z this one? You actually could. I love you. There's a link for you. The Warcrafts that we're listening to right now. You could actually like pump the volume just a little bit, I think. Okay. Don't like the YouTube slider, but yeah. I was thinking if I have like another Jackson's Lucky Bullet. Yeah, we do. We put this here. We could actually put this one over here as well. I'm already getting full. Already getting full. I would be like, I think I would be like paying extra to have more tabs. You know what I mean in this game, for sure. Like in Path of Exile. Where are we going, you guys? Bastion of Chaos time? Probably Bastion of Chaos time, right? A question to you. Are we gonna do the Port Valkyrie after Bastion of Chaos? Let's take a skeleton key from the bank if there's one. There's two of them, actually. I'll take two of them, it's okay. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, the stash is way too small, unfortunately, man. You kind of need to play with a mod. I think so. Just want to keep my cloud up. Yo, what's up, Osprey? Crazy metal, right? Yeah. Shishi was saying the Sentinel Perdition set is looking amazing. I've not checked it out. I think that's one good thing that I'm trying to do for myself is that, like, for instance, the item that just dropped, I had absolutely no idea if there was like such an item in the game. That's also why it's like really fun to do, you know what I mean? And I'll have that feeling only once. So if I don't check these items like on Grimtools, you know, what is new to the game, basically I'll be able to get surprised like this and hype it up. That's exactly the same reason why I deleted like everything I have, so that like we can enjoy the drops a little bit. Nothing else. I think we're going to be like checking this entire zone, I want to say. Yeah, that's not okay, potatoes too. It's fine. Hey, nice. Ancient Heart, right here. Couldn't call it this time. No, it's not a shield, it's a meme item. It's a legendary mace. That you can find also. Okay, we can probably go for it now. The Dread Knight's Guard. So, physical and vitality. Aether is converted to vitality as well. Health, total speed, very cool stats. Veil of Souls when you block. Okay. Possibly saying happy birthday, by the way, if you missed it earlier, Mala. Yo, thank you very much. I did miss it. Nice like reading today. Cheers, boss. Let's just pull more. Okay. Just 5 more elites. What's gonna happen, right? Holy shit, the damage. I cannot stand in there, it just hurts, okay? Maybe we can charge back in. Woo! If I play it right, I should be able to survive the ultimate. New content, we'll see. There's... Yeah, we have some options to survive, it looks like. I didn't even cluster this. Side items is getting too much. Nice. It's funny how like it's hiding everything but scraps, you know, the most important item in the game. I really need to fix my boxes, sorry. Alright. Mythical neck plates of Valor. Do we keep one of those? No lore for me. I mean, I'm losing these, but like we're going to be full anytime now, so let's just leave them. I don't know. They're a little bit outdated. They were like deep ends to go like 4 years ago. I'm actually not sure like how they're capable of slapping me this hard. Mythical Havoc. Like our physical resistance is okay, I would say. And I would also say our armor is okay. Maybe armor absorption a little bit would go a long way, I don't know. For that we need some components though, guys. Like good components. Iron Maniac is there, saying a question just started and looking for more of a challenge. How can I unlock the elite and the ultimate? Do I have to like complete the entire game multiple times? Just once. You kind of do need to complete it once unless like you want to trade it with someone or something. Because what you do is like when you step into the new expansion, it's like the first town immediately there's an NPC that's selling it. If you're an elite, you can buy the elite. If you're an ultimate, you can buy the ultimate, you know? Let's check these out. So tainted players are slowed but critical strike damage is increased. That's interesting. Oh, you can actually check them without unposing. That's pretty cool. Berserking. Defensive ability monsters are berserking. Their attack speed is increased. That's pretty deadly. But their defensive ability is lower. So if you think about it, those two are going hand to hand. There's like a synergy here. That's very good. We'll be getting more crits and more crit damage. Monsters nearby. They're resistant to physical, but they are not resistant to elemental. We are going to be dishing out very good DPS here. Lower fire resistance on the monsters. You see, it's like the physical damage usually that is like chunking me. Rest seems to be okay. So we need like absorption, probably a little bit more armor, and we probably could use a little bit more physical resistance as well. Then we should be okay. That's like the deadliest thing so far. Let's also use an XP pot. I think it just vanished. Darkshire is there as well. I need to beat the base game on normal. Yeah, you're answering him. Alright. What's up, Darkshire? Yo, can you open the gates? Open the gates. Go this way. Yo, cheers, man. Yeah, especially on your first character, like, I understand you want the challenge, but at the same time, it's pretty good to, like, complete everything, because there are some milestones in this game. They're very much tied to the reputation, and the reputation is very much tied to, like, just completing everything. So, the first character is, like, pretty good to, like, complete everything, yeah. Long story short. Even the elite difficulty. Like, I wouldn't necessarily skip anything. Kind of ironic is there and saying happy birthday, Mala. What's up, man? Thank you. What's up, mate? By the way, I don't know if you read it earlier, but your videos got me really interested in the game. Well made, so thanks and happy birthday. Yo, cheers, man. I didn't read it before now. I'm very glad for your comments, that you liked the videos, and also for writing it again also. Definitely makes me happy. Malagant, is that nice? The shield is always like 100%. Yeah, it is. I just don't know about like the level of the shield, Saltac. So like I was scared of like clicking the thing, for instance, with this guy. So I went on and logged into my like Spellbreaker that is level 100. You know what I mean? If I have to guess, since it's like a legendary item, there's probably like a level 58, 75, and a 94 version. You know what I mean? That's going to be my guess. So in elite, normal, and yeah, ultimate drops. Guys, spoil me one thing. What sort of a set is Shattered Realm? I don't know. Blanking here. The Shattered Realm is dropping. What is the damage type and what is the pluses type? Like pluses to classes, you know? Yo, what's up, Peiko? Thank you very much, dude. Welcome. Cheers, Kenny. How shield throw feels, by the way. My idea is like going fire shield throw, but the cooldown reduction makes me think, which is the second skill class to pair with. I think it can pair with like multiple different classes. Like it can pair with Inquisitor, Soldier. It can pair with Shaman, become an Archon. It can pair with what I'm playing, the Shieldbreaker. For the fire version, of course, feels God. And on top of that, what I'm going to tell you is that like it feels clunky at the start. And the more attack speed, cast speed, movement speed, and levels you have, it gets better. And if it was like the one trick sort of thing, like for instance, if the shield throw was my Chosen Sky Shard here, I think it would have been much worse. It would have felt a lot worse also. But it, like, we have a very, very good spell called Judgment, and it is incredibly fun to play with both Judgment and the shield throw combined, so it is making up for it. That's also why the levels are helping you out, hands down. Like the first 20-25 levels, it wasn't anything special at all. Afterwards, it did become really, really good. Definitely. But like, pairing its cooldown reduction for like a 2-second cooldown ability, like you're gonna get what, maybe 10% cooldown reduction from the other class. It's like 1.8 second cooldown now. Like, just never mind that in my opinion. You know? You can have like a good cooldown reduction shield if you would like to. And that should be enough. Like, that should be okay. And also there's going to be like a modifier, obviously. There's going to be like, giving, I think, minus 0.5 if I'm not mistaken, is it? Yeah, minus 0.5 to men here, that's it. There's this shield that you should check out. This is like go-to shield while leveling, I would say. And then afterwards there's going to be like a set shield, I think. Which is obviously probably a random drop, so I wouldn't like rely on that unless you're cheating or trading. But yeah, this MI is capable of like turning the entire damage to fire, so you could just farm that MI. What shield are you using now? Yeah, I just showed you this one. It's a low level one. I need to go to Ashes of Malmouth, farm a new one. I have to play careful because like our defensives are down now. The blast shield and the resilience. So I cannot tank them anymore. I want some mass pull anyways. Kill Ravager's Bite. What's this that item, guys? Hey, nice. Guys, you can continue using experience potions even level 100 after level 100 for the devotions. It still works. Let's see what Ravager's Bite is. It's a level 94 one-hander. Kind of like a pseudo summoner. You're welcome, Funk. Not yet. Thanks. I haven't. I haven't done the ultimate expansion yet. Gonna do it later today, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Forge Valkyrie. That's the only thing that I don't know. Not sure if I want to do it or not. There isn't much that we can gain from Forge Valkyrie, honestly. class 2 target to men here. Actually, like the target count isn't so bad right now. We have 6 targets right now. Like, I don't think it annoys me like ever, since it scales like synergizes, I should say, with the judgment. It really doesn't annoy me like ever. Misery is a good drop. What's these? Let's go like this. I'm kind of stuck here. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. $100, man. Took us a while, I think. Kinda scared of like checking the time. 17 hours. Normally it takes about like 13 hours. 11 to 13 for like power leveling. So yeah, for a new mastery, I should say, I think we did fine. Tyrant. What do I click? I don't really know like what I take. We take spin. Just that meme spin. I want offensive ability, don't I? Okay. How does this one scale? Crit damage goes up. Trauma goes up. It's okay, I guess. Give that one. I have the feeling like I'm not using something, I don't know. The Grasp of Unchained Might. Very good item. It's nice. Hi Malagant chat. Anyone playing AR in Forgotten Gods, tips on like class pairing, Necromancer, Demo, or Occultist? Yeah, Necromancer is okay, I would say. Now, I don't think like I would pair the Demo and AR. I don't think so. Also too squishy in my opinion. Occultist might be interesting as well. Yeah, why not? Like, I don't think like you're gonna commit all the way into like Demo and then the Hellfire Mine, you know? Like I know there's a change over there, but seems to be too far deep. And like, what else are you getting from the Demo? I'm not really sure. Yeah. Might sound weird, but like you can check out Soldier as well, just to like have some sort of like a support soldier, you know what I mean? Like the shouts, passives, the charge, just saying. And obviously like the inbuilt tankiness. But the like the normal pick is most likely Necromancer over there. This guy not dying, there we go. You're talking about my spec, if I'm getting so much from Demo? Yeah, I think so. Synergy on like Demolitionist, yeah, this Flame Touch is very big. The Vindictive Flame is very big. Yeah, I think so. Pretty good. That being said, like you could definitely play this like Warlord or Paladin as well. You could possibly play it like with Occultist combination too, honestly. Should go Fire and Occultist again. That swing, like, base. I'm just reflecting everything on myself. The debuffs on me is like crazy right now. You die. Yeah, Timo is Aether minus resistance now, but like full committal is pretty much like at the very end. And it also like depends on these thermite mines, so it's not the easiest thing to use. But like versus very beefy targets, you could reliably use it. Because they're usually like slow movers as well, so like versus something like this you could use it. Some guys, yeah, hitting too hard. Don't know why. Oops. Nice to hear that, by the way, Tala. Agent James is there saying, "Thanks, Mala. Happy birthday, sir." Cheers, dude. You're welcome, by the way. Heal on demand. Get out of my way, man. Holy shit. This guy's body blocking me. You think the Judgment maybe is not like dealing any damage at all to units that are like immune to knockback? Just like Flash Freeze, not dealing any damage at all to targets that are not getting frozen. Definitely looks like it, doesn't it? So my Judgment doesn't work inside the Bastion of Chaos. Then like, what's my attack speed and cast speed? Attack speed 142. Cast speed 138. It's actually not too low. Especially attack speed, it's not too bad. It's funny. Go there, maybe? Why not? Shardful fight is going to be interesting. Didn't spawn any elites or what? Okay, there's one. Didn't see him. I actually think the Shardful fight might take a very long time to kill. I'm not necessarily sure like how defensive we are going to be against them. That's the point. Because we're gonna need to kite him in that case. Like, from fragile. I'm pretty sure our damage sucks against them if we are kiting like that. Resident Sleeper fight incoming, guys. Alright, I'm gifting subs if he drops the World Eater, okay? Are you farming for the World Eater or just because you love it? It's pretty much because like it's a really good item to have in the bank. So that like you can theory craft a character for it later on. And I also didn't check the new version. I didn't want to talk about it because like I don't want to get it spoiled. Would rather like find it and get surprised. Did you have it before the reset? No, I think this time I didn't have a World Eater. I had multiple Soul Rends. And I had 2 of the Pistols of Gargabor. But the World Eater didn't drop for me. I didn't farm it, but it didn't drop either, like for all the farms that I have done. Yeah, I don't know Sunflex if there's a new version or not. Maybe it's like supporting the Oathkeeper just a tiny bit, who knows? Didn't check it. And please don't spoil it for me. Let's open the crystals. No, he doesn't have it, guys. Fuck. I'm sad. Oh, this one doesn't spawn. There we go. It's going to be an interesting fight. There should be like one more somewhere here, but it doesn't want to spawn. What's up with that one? Okay. What the hell? We even managed to like spawn the one that is like right next to him, but there's one missing somewhere there. Whatever. It's okay. It should be okay. I'm gonna use like Royal Jelly Essence, which is giving me like 8% life if I'm not mistaken. We could just pop like an HP regen one as well, why not? Too much, okay. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, here we go. Just slapped like that, okay. 50% life. Oh my god, this guy. And he didn't even take damage, yep. Yeah, I cannot stand in melee range with invulnerability, it's just too much. Now that we don't have the blast shield, I cannot fuck around either, obviously. Let's go to the other way. Please don't kill me. Oof. 50%. Like, if you had the world eater, maybe I might have been dead there. Not sure. So what are we gonna do is that, like, if I'm not mistaken, this guy actually like enrages a little bit around like 30%. We're gonna commit in 30% completely. Okay. And see if we can kill him that way. So that is one. Probably somewhere else though, not there. Maybe here. Okay. Bro. That was a committal. I cannot I cannot go for it again. It's fuck. If I'm not mistaken, like Korvac and stuff is like very fire resistant as well. That means we are going to be having some fun time in the expansion. Like, I better know like how to play against them, because I'm gonna need to survive as much as this. What was his weapon? Physical to lightning. I think he actually doesn't even have like a good weapon. Like, if he had a good weapon, I think we die. Honestly, on that spike. Oh well, that is scary. Might very well like die in the stupid Forgotten Gods then in that case. The Light's Oath. And the Exterminus. I think the Exterminus is a pistol. What is the Light's Oath though? It's a ring. Pierce to fire. 10% chance on attacks of fire lens. A lens pure flames pierces through your foes. It's pretty cool though. And it also gives like pierce damage converted to fire. If I'm mistaken, that's going to be like 50%. Yeah, how do you like fix your resistances after? We could use this instead of like the green ring, but like, yeah. Let's collect some random greens to sell. That was scary, yeah, it was interesting. We're going to do the Porch Valkyrie simply because like I want to see how effective my character is in there. I actually think Port Valkyrie is going to be easier than Bastion of Chaos. Because I feel like my judgment is not working in that place, and in Port Valkyrie it will, since it's like humanoids and ethereals. See? It's obviously not going to be easy, but like I think it's going to be easier than Bastion. See? Rune of Kalastor. The misery. Misery is actually giving +1 to Oathkeeper now. Misery is one of those weapons like Mad Queen's clothes were always better. You know what I mean? You wanna make a build around Misery, you are going Mad Queen Claw, so. Why not, I guess. We can. Yo, take it easy, Atomic. Thanks for lurking, by the way. Xenonic, welcome to the stream, buddy. A very strong proc. You're talking about the ring, by the way, I know. It's impossible to use it right now. It's not possible to use it now. The head of the Archivist Thalon. Do I need anything before I go this place? Some Aether? Maybe I should take some more of those Royal Jelly Essences. Remember how I survived this run? Let's take like 4 more. I've run a like complete Bastion run. We have only 1 Blood of Chthon in our bags. I suppose that was a little bit unlucky, wasn't it? But we found some good items in there. That's okay. Oh well. We also like survived. That's okay too. After seeing that fight, like it was a little bit questionable. I knew it was going to take too long anyways. Like he's very resistant to me. And the playstyle is like I cannot stand close to him. I really tried hard to like stand close. It just doesn't happen. There's actually a blacksmith here, like I never think about this. It gives Aether Chaos and HP plus. Let's do this, man. Clone is there, happy birthday, mother. Thank you very much, man. What class even has the Cyclone? It's the new one, the Oathkeeper. Let's pick some greens up first. The absorption, I didn't take any damage from the Aether floor. Brutal. What the fuck? Triple ham. This guy was trying to hide. Yo, cheers, blood. Welcome, bro. I'm having a good time. I have no idea when Infinity that is. I have an ability that does fire damage if I convert it 100% to lightning. Will the scaling fire and also scale the lightning? No. Pretty sure the conversion happened before the percentage. Yeah, that's how it is. Less HP on me. Fun times. Less speed, less HP, more crit damage. And apparently I'm resistant to vitality. I wish that wasn't a thing. Like, how is that even a trade? Hey man, I take away like 15% HP from you, but I give you like 6% vitality resistance in an aether location. Fuck. I feel like it should give me armor or something. Yeah. Come to us. Oof. Yeah, they're new. They're called mutators. I don't really know if there's like, we spoke about this before, but I don't really know if there's like any risk. I mean, sorry, if there's any reward to this risk. I just skipped one side, right? Yeah. Hopefully we can find the one shot, and I don't really mind so much. The place is very cool, man. I've never thought about this, but like Runeguard Greaves is actually making this place very easier, man. Right? Is there anything inside? Hello? There's a small chest. I thought with one of the developer streams they said mutators meant better jobs, but I could be misremembering. I do remember something like this also, but there's no indication or like a proof for it. You know what I mean? At the very least, like when you mouse over stuff, it doesn't necessarily indicate that there's such a thing that is going on. Fuck, what's going on? I feel like something is traveling inside my eye, Monka. I might actually put more points into minus fire resistance from the thermite mine, just so that like we can open these creatures a little bit more up. Hopefully. I don't know, who knows? Maybe it's also better to have the Viper. The 20%. It's going to be working good against susceptible creatures, but versus the tanky ones, I'm actually not sure so much. Can't you just like pick up the crystal on the floor? That'd be nice, you know. But thank you. Let's check this field real quick. I can choose Caimans in a homestead and know the quest where you visit them is gone. Is it a bug? I can speak to Brother Elivius, but he does not give me a quest. Alex is saying. Maybe you already have the quest, because like it's... maybe the quest is the one that you need to give like Seed of Bindings or something. No, I think he already chose the Caiman. That's what I'm understanding. So, not sure. Let's go click the Devotion Shrine. If we need to go from here for that. It's going to be interesting. It's a fighting Devotion Shrine too. Maybe a legendary out of it. Right? Hopefully. Colors. Yeah, like as long as I can stay in melee range, I think our DPS is good. Definitely felt like that. It was a burning guy and it just like melts. You know. No legendary then. We are not necessarily certain at all, Lord Donar, by the way, about your question. I was just talking about that. But it's not like we have a choice, you know, you can't necessarily like mess around with imitators at all, so. The Valdon rifle. Okay, we could go in. I mean, I suppose I'm gonna sell some stuff, but... Guys, remember, like, we didn't hit every single one-shot chest spot either with this guy, right? Like, the Act 1 chests, for instance, are still intact, I think, so... Should probably do that sometime. Kill, like, Warden once again, go to the cave and stuff like that. Maybe the hidden place, yeah. You get, like, a lot of legendaries from out of those. Maybe even, like, set items, who knows. How did that hit me, man? Kind of out of range. Aren't we? A mythical Siegebreaker. Alright, we definitely sell some stuff and then afterwards we start the Port Valkyrie. Let's see. I don't really know what's a mythical Siegebreaker. We'll check it out. There's some Vitality belts with like heavy bleed and immense resistances. Yeah. Sharpshooter and bolt air. Ooh, look at that. Shattering smash, weapon damage, plus the shattering smash. And granted by the item is called Siegebreaker for 90 energy, 4 seconds skill recharge, 3 projectiles, shatter the enemy lines as the earth ruptures and breaks beneath their feet. Its main hand damage, physical damage, and trauma damage. I'll say it's okay for like a warlord or something, I'm not really sure. It has like good values as well when it comes to like damage. 14% physical resistance as well. Pretty good. Keep that. Yep, already almost full. Feels bad. Yeah, hopefully they're going to be able to come up with that hotfix today, guys. Really hoping so. Because like I believe Crate takes like holiday on basically weekends, like they don't work this time. Man, I really hope this changes. Like I don't want to play good. Okay, I was about to whine about like the minus HP in that place. So ignited is okay, in fact. Yeah. And corrupted. I suppose corrupted is fine too. So extra chaos and fire damage from the monsters, guys. Check this room as well, why not? I want you to like compare this place, like our progression in this place, to Bastion of Chaos, okay? Like I have a feeling this is going to be going a little bit smoother than Bastion. I feel like the Chthonics are just too resistant to me. No, that would be a disaster, Brizzel. Serenity recipe, and then like you crash, and then you lose that save. Oh my god. That would be pain and suffering, definitely. That probably make me salty. Salty, man. Okay. Want to fight Sanities for 2 exalts, league start. Okay. The Mayor's Journal. There's going to be some lore in here. The ice trap? Cannot stop looting. Alright, where are we going? Left side? Nice. Ancient Heart right here. Face Guard of Perdition. Oof. And a tainted brain matter. Wait, wasn't someone saying like Perdition set looks interesting? Or like a sentinel or something earlier on? I do remember reading something like that. And it actually comes out from a treasure show. Like, what the hell? Oh. Okay, if that like stupid thing stops following me, environmental damage, acid poison, physique armor, pierce poison, acid retaliation, and Aegis of Menhir. This is pretty much like the acid version of Aegis of Menhir. The set gives you like acid retaliation, acid damage, even more. And even more retaliation. And plus 2 to like everything in Oathkeeper. It's a bit interesting. Well, that's out of the list, I suppose. The list of items to find. Lord Runner is saying Unreal Malagant is nearly done in Ultimate in under 24 hours, and I barely make it through like whole normal in less than 24 hours. It does, I'm using it, Kevin says. Nice, nice, nice. Wait, did I just like come back to the same location? Let's not talk about it, stream, okay? Let's not talk about it. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can do this. Wait, that's it? Scuffed pressure room. Cataclysm Pact is like an offhand or something, maybe? I do remember this item from somewhere. Oh, it's actually a belt. This right here, the thing that is floating right next to me and trying to follow my character, might be like the most annoying thing in the entire game. I felt like that right now. Oh hey. Try to pop Aether Resistance and extra HP here. I am not maxed out on Aether Resistance, as you know. And this guy has good spike damage, especially if I fail my positioning, and we seem like we are, so. It's a very hard location to fight him anyway, it's like stupid. Nice. We're getting the chain, gotten the chain also. Chain is like the MI drop. Belts. Okay. I think it was a good call to use those potions there, guys. Be right back real quick, okay? It just wants to be your friend, Mala. Why do you have to be mean? Wow. Stream, what do you think so far? Especially if you watched the Bastion of Chaos. Do you think it's going a little bit easier than Bastion? Or it's about the same, would you say? Like, is our damage like maybe, I don't know, better versus the enemies? Did you see my debuffs? I had like 15 debuffs there. I think I reflected, like that guy reflected the entire thing to me. Back at me. What's up next? He's saying, cannot believe I have to play this or Diablo 4. Hopefully you will play some Diablo 4 one day as well. The past 30 seconds has been me trying to hold myself, saying something about phones. They just keep on coming, man. What's going on? Behold, Dan is here. The floating eyeball. Bonebreaker is there as well. What the? Keep on coming. Alright, 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 alright. Ta-dam! On the Coldbreaker with skill tree, I went with like exactly the same playstyle actually. Just a couple of points into like Flash Freeze intros and Sky Shard and focused cold damage. All the way. So it was Arcanist, yeah. But whenever you feel like you can put it in, getting the Shadow Strike actually like gets you a lot of speed when it comes to, you know, leveling, because of like you can just charge at stuff, you know. You can use it as like a mobility instead of an attack. I mean, it's a set item, I suppose. I don't know. Feels like it's something that I'm not gonna play, but not too bad. There's quite a bit of lore items in my bags. Kind of want to use them, and I think at the same time we're gonna open this only show double rares thing, you know. Wait, didn't I just kill you, Behold, man? What are you doing here, man? Let's go this way. I should probably pick this up then. Okay, I gave up on this road. The environment damage on the floor is just too much. Go from the other side. I'm gonna use a cluster here because like I cannot see the road and I failed 3 charges. I don't want to get stuck and die there. It was probably not even deadly, but yeah. Just in case. Guys, do you know if like cooldown reduction works on the clusters? Aether Blaze. What's going on? Yeah, Tiny Kittens, you can write exclamation build for it. It's a Shieldbreaker. It actually chases you. It's weird. What if I go through? I take the damage. I think it's just better to like clockwise turn around when that is coming your way. Yeah. This is like an optional boss inside him. Also drops a lore apparently. Kinda feel like he also has a chest, but maybe not. What about this guy? Drops like 2 greens. Yeah, maybe not. We're gonna turn back from the road that we came because like yeah, the other side is just like pure toxic. Yo, what's up, Naomi? Yeah, after this Porch Valkyrie run, Naomi, we are done with like the vanilla content, you know? The Forgotten Gods and the Ashes of Malmouth is remaining afterwards, yeah. Walked to the wrong side, guys, sorry. I'm gonna do the Ashes and then I'll start the Forgotten Men. Like, there's going to be hype. I really hope I'm not gonna die there. What sort of a character do you have, Naomi? Good luck. Did you finish like the ultimate Wait, can you actually, guys, can you actually do the Shattered Realm in like normal difficulty as well with like a low character? How does it work exactly? Or is it just like for level 100s? Is it designed for like only level 100s? Let's go this way. Yeah, you can do it right away, I assume. Even with like low levels, I see, so they're like scaling for you. That's pretty cool, honestly, I must say. I like that. Wait, what's going on? There we go. Now you get some good loot in low levels as well. Like, especially if you're like level 100, you can go like Elite Crucible, you know, the second difficulty, and if you can manage to push it like further, you'll get actually like good stuff. I would say so. So it's probably going to be the same for the Shattered Realm as well. We need to find like 2 mini-bosses and also the quest guy in here, guys. Where should I go though? Maybe we should check the left side first. Right over here. There was nothing on the left side, it's my bad. What do you mean another pathetic human? Who was the first one? Or the others? He drops chains. I'm gonna pick the chains up. Is MI. Why not? Wonder if this place is capable of dropping the shield that we're searching for. Possibly not. Yeah, I know the layouts. I think this side is like the optional side, pretty much. There might be a trap inside here. Apparently not this time. Okay, so I see. You can pick the cult and afterwards you can like open this Shattered Realm if you want to. Cheers. If I can finish the Forgotten Gods like without dying, we will definitely be checking out the Shattered Realm with this guy as well, for sure. Looking forward to that. I could easily like see myself dying in Forgotten Gods though. Especially since there's like, you know, fire enemies that are going to be very tanky against me. And it's going to be hard for me to stay in melee range. And on top of that, like I don't necessarily have like the practice, neither the knowledge to go against those bosses. So it's going to be weird. Archivist is here. That's nice. He decided to not take damage now. That is not nice, dude. Stop being mean, please. Eights. Maybe that's for the better. He actually drops the speaker for the dead. Phantasmal Blades, 0.4 second recharge. It's really funny how like this thing can actually like proc even without having a target. You just died with the forecast music. Hope it's not an omen. Oh, please no. Okay, this is there. Can you? Yo, what's up, Second? Welcome. Can you quickly show and explain your talent choices? You can write exclamation build to see. The entire build, yeah. And choices I like just, you know, synergizing fire damage with like the charge, the shield throw, and the judgment ability of Oathkeeper. On top of everything, what's this? Oh, it's nice.
And you can change the color.
Yeah, that's very nice. I'm going to after this one. Thank you. That's a double rare if I'm not mistaken. Made Storm Annihilation. Switches of consumption. Cooldown reduction is pretty good as well. Cast speed. He also dropped the chains. We'll loot that too. What the fuck? I got stunned inside the Aether. Hurts. The shield down, I think it's like worth to max out. Not necessarily into the ultimate ranks, but worth to max out. Isn't it also like giving me burn damage? I'm scaling burn quite a bit as well, so... Ooh! I have a phone call.
Return pass.
Hello? Thank you very much, Lynn. Merci, Lynn. Bisous. It's really cute. It's funny, Sekinat's friend's daughter is singing happy birthday to you on the phone. Where the fuck am I supposed to go again? This place. Maybe it's not even inside here, it's the next place, isn't it? Yeah. That was only for the chest, I think. Yeah, we gotta cross this bridge. Cheers, Mythfire. Was the chest over here somewhere? There it is. Nice, nice, nice. This is still like LBRS or something, right? The music that is playing right now. Is anyone out there that's gonna check out like the classic? When it comes out. Shit. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage. Let's chill out for a second. Not sure what's going on there. Darlax, Mr. Floating Eyeball that devours your dreams, is here. But he wasn't the source of the damage though. Not really. Doesn't do shit actually. We could go this way, Galvanize is there saying happy birthday. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the stream also. What do you think of the new class so far? I really like it. I might actually like it more than the content, you know? Been having a lot of fun with this, and I cannot necessarily wait to not only like succeed with my runs, but also you know, do more builds, do more leveling with this guy. Definitely, like I'm really enjoying it. You'll most likely see me level up quite a lot of like Oathkeeper combinations. I also want to. I have been like thinking about it today quite a bit actually. I also want to like figure out how to level this guy fast, because like I don't think I'm sold on the shield throw leveling so much. I think the beginning is very questionable. Guys, we're gonna pop some potions here, like the Aether Resistance one most likely, and the yeah, the extra HP probably. Let's play this safe also. As safe as we can, I suppose. Hopefully they're gonna drop their weapon. If they drop 5 sub-gifts, okay? Sub-gifts for their weapon. Come to us. Holy shit, this damage, please now. He actually like cast a meteor to the place that I was heading to. Well, that was easier to dodge, I guess. Okay. We need to commit. I'm gonna use a cluster here. Shit. Didn't want him to heal up, but yeah, he didn't drop anything, so. That's why I popped a cluster. I just wanted to stay in the melee range. Don't really want to like risk anything. Just nuke him down instead of getting it healed again. But rip. Yeah, I should destroy this. Alright, so I kind of felt like Port Valkyrie, at the very least the last boss was kind of easier. I'll say so. Compared to like Charizard in Bastion of Chaos. Don't know. Legendary 200 range, the Dread Scorcher. For Fire Strike, 100% lightning damage converted to Aether, and Chaos damage is Aether as well, and weapon damage. But what about the fire though? How about the Fire Strike's fire damage? You know? You know, man? There's so many conversions there. We found something called the Soul Lance. That's another rifle actually, for Bloody Pox and Mark of Torment. Wake Souls is Aether and Vitality. It has Vitality base also, and the Glyph of Ashen Wastes. The Vitality Chaos, tear through the void, strike at the target foe with the destructive power of the Chaos. It requires level 50. 400% movement speed. I'm guessing this is like the Shadow Strike version, right? Sounds like that to me. So Vitality and Chaos Shadow Strike version, I think. That's what we found right now. That's what I feel like. So that was actually the Malmouth run, YouTube. Thanks for watching. This is the end of that part. On the next one, I think we're going to be starting Ashes of Malmouth. See you then.